Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. Welcome to another podcast. I'm not on my own this week. I have recruited Sam to come and join me so that I don't have to do this on my own again.
Hello.
Anyway, roll the intro.
Hello and welcome to Confetti Conversations,
the podcast where me and my sister talk all things weddings, wedding planning, and married life.
Okay, so I thought because I've recruited Sam today to join me, that we could play a little game of Mr. and Mrs. Okay?
Okay. Pressure's on.
A little bit, but it'll be fun.
Yes.
You know me pretty well. We've been together 9 years, married 3 years. You should know me very well. Right, okay. First question. These are like quick fire kind of ones.
I'm ready.
Who said I love you first?
You.
Me. Yeah, I did. I was on holiday and I texted you
Mm-hmm.
and I said I love you.
Ooh.
I think you said it straight away afterwards.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you were probably just following me thinking, oh, I don't want her to think I don't love her.
No.
You did actually love me.
Of course I did.
Aww. Who made the first move? Me.
Yeah, probably actually, yeah.
It was definitely me.
No, it was, yeah.
In a
100%.
nightclub in Blackpool. Who is always late?
Me?
You. Definitely you.
Definitely
If I was
me.
playing this with Hayley, it would be Hayley. Who takes longer to get ready? It's hard because technically I take longer to get ready.
I faff more though.
Yeah, but you're always ready last.
Yeah. Because I faff.
Yeah.
I get distracted.
Yeah, you do. Who is more likely to forget an anniversary? I think both of us.
Yeah.
I think we're both as bad as each other on that one.
Yeah, we're not particularly anniversary people.
We're not anniversary people. We're a bit better now that we're married. We try a bit harder now that we're married. But we're not really anniversary people, Valentine's-y people. Like, we're not bothered about that kind of stuff.
No.
Like, we're more birthdays and Christmas.
Exactly. The big ones.
The big ones, yeah. Like, we are better.
Yeah.
No, I know. We are better now that we're married, for sure.
Yeah.
We're definitely better. Okay, who is the better driver?
Me.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say you, but I don't think you are a better driver
I am a
than
better
me.
driver.
You can't speak. You don't drive my car very well.
Your car's wrong.
There's nothing wrong with my car.
No, I know.
But you don't drive my car very well. And the other day we were driving along and you were proper tailgating Hayley. I didn't ever ask her about this, but I need to ask her about this. She actually pulled over because you were tailgating her so bad.
I wasn't that bad. It wasn't that close.
I told you that you were tailgating.
And I backed off.
You didn't really though, did you? Okay. Who spends more money online?
You.
Yeah, at the minute, I've just done like 2 really big orders of stuff. So I am spending a lot of money at the minute, which is not good, but
It's all right.
you got to do these things.
Spend it while
I
you
am
got it.
sending majority of the stuff back from the one order.
Well, exactly.
So it doesn't really matter. Okay, who is messier?
Me.
We're both quite messy people
Yeah.
by nature, but you are definitely worse than me.
Yeah, probably.
The thing with you is that you don't really pick things up. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't think about the fact that, like, there's mess or there's stuff around. You just are blind to it.
Yeah, a little bit.
So.
A little bit. Time to time.
What did you say?
Time to time.
Who is more competitive?
Me.
Yeah. I'm
100%.
quite competitive.
You are?
Not as competitive
No,
as you.
I'm very, very competitive.
Yeah.
I need to win.
Yeah, you do, and you get stroppy if you don't win.
Well, depends if it was a fair win or not.
Okay.
You know?
Who apologises first after an argument?
That would also be me.
That is you. Yeah, you always apologise. You apologise
Yeah,
first.
100%.
Yeah, I'm rubbish. Who is more romantic? I'd say you, but neither of us are particularly romantic.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just buy me flowers or...
No, not particularly.
Never.
I'm still waiting on my anniversary card. So.
Oh yeah, to be fair. It's been like 3 weeks since our anniversary. It's in my work bag. I just haven't written it.
Nope.
So I'm sorry. I will
It's
do
okay.
it. You'll get it at some point.
Oh, good. Look forward to it.
Yeah, you should. So in that one, then you're definitely more romantic.
Yeah, I'll take it if I have to.
Who is more stubborn?
You?
Yeah, I am. I'm not crazy stubborn.
No.
Like, I think Hayley and Ellis are super stubborn. Both of them are. But, like, they suit each other, both being stubborn.
Mm.
Whereas I'm definitely more stubborn than you, but I'm not as stubborn as them.
I'm just very easygoing.
You're really, really easygoing. Yeah, you are. Who's more likely to cry at a wedding? Me.
You, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't cry at a wedding. You barely cry. Well, no, you did cry quite a lot at our wedding,
No, I
actually.
had allergies, remember?
No, you cried the whole way through the speech.
No.
So
Allergies.
okay. Who would survive longer on a reality TV show? I think I would.
Depends what the show was.
No, I think I would, because you would do something stupid. If it was like one of those survival ones, you would do something stupid, end up getting yourself hurt, and then you'd be out of the game.
True. Maybe. I say it's a draw.
Sure. It would be me. Who's the better cook? Me, but
You.
I'm not a very good cook at all. We don't do cooking really,
No.
do we? We're both rubbish. We tried HelloFresh, but we just struggled to have the motivation to cook the food, so that didn't last very long. But we tried.
We
tried.
gave it a good go.
Yeah, we did.
We lasted for a couple of months.
Yeah, to be fair, we did. We did. And like we enjoyed it when we first started it, but then
Then it became a hassle.
I think it was just the fact that we get back late from work, both of us. So by the time you've managed to cook, it's like 9 o'clock and we're just too tired to cook. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, we do still cook, but just stuff that takes like 20 minutes.
Yeah, easy stuff.
But then Hayley said we should get the recipes that only take 20 minutes. So we might try it again sometime. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll give it a go another time.
Who is more likely to start a dance floor at a wedding? Me. You're not really a dance floor person.
Yeah, but I'd start it, I reckon.
Right.
I'm more of a...
Get the party started kind of guy.
Yeah, more of a less embarrassed.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
Like, I don't care about making a fool
Yeah,
of
no, you
myself.
don't. To be fair, you don't. You're Mr. Entertainer.
Exactly.
Right, okay. These are like funny story-based questions, okay? So, what was your first impression of each other? So we met at uni. I think we've spoken about this before. So we met at uni. So Sam would have been 18 when we met, and I was 19 because I took a year out. So we met on our first day at uni. It was like a get to know you kind of thing. And I lived in a house with a group of girls, and Sam lived in a house with a group of boys. And basically, it was us, I think. Was it? We were having the party that night.
Yeah, but I think one of my lot came over.
Yeah, one of the people from your house came over and just started chatting to us.
Yeah.
And we were like, "Oh, we're having a party tonight if you want to come over." And you did. And then we kind of just like went from there, really, didn't we?
Yeah.
We kind of met. You were a bit sad. You were a bit sad because I think you'd not long broken up with your girlfriend. And I was like, right, don't be sad. You're going to have a nice time. Let's get married.
And then we got married with a toilet brush.
So we got married with it. No, it was a dish. It wasn't a toilet. And we didn't get married with that. I was brushing your hair with that, and it wasn't a toilet brush. It was a scrubber for pots and pans.
Ah, yes.
And then we got married, and then from that point onwards, we were inseparable. We were very just best friends, weren't we?
We were.
But we had other relationships. We didn't get together until later on. But I think I don't know. You just were really sad. Would be my first impression of you.
Wow.
Sad, and you were like this little stick thin, long-haired boy.
I know what happened.
You were like a proper baby. Like, don't think you were equipped being away from your mom.
I don't know about that.
Well, that was my first impression anyway. What was your first impression of me? loud, irritating.
Not irritating. Loud, fun.
Yeah,
You were confident in yourself.
I was drunk.
Well, who wasn't in uni?
True.
But yeah, that was my first thought.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Did you look at me and think, oh my God, I'm going to marry that girl one day?
It didn't cross my mind straight away. But I was like, oh.
Were you actually?
Yeah, but I didn't go, I'm going to marry that girl.
You thought I was attractive?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought you were sweet. I just don't think I really registered
Damn.
that. Yeah, no, I know that's really harsh. I know. But I don't think I really registered that I was like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it in that way at all. It wasn't like, it didn't cross my mind, like thinking anybody was attractive. I just was.
Living your best life.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What's the weirdest habit your partner has? I
don't know.
I would call this a habit, but I'd call this an annoying habit, not a weird habit. But every time you take your socks off, just before you go to bed, you just stick them right by the side of the bed. Every time.
Yeah. Well, it's a long way to the washing basket.
I mean, currently the washing basket is just outside our bedroom door. And I've told you I'll put a washing basket in the bedroom if it means that much to you.
I think we should.
Okay.
Makes life easier.
All right, we'll do that then. But it means that there'll be smelly washing basket in the bedroom. Have you smelt your socks after you finish work?
No.
You have. Go on, what is my weirdest habit?
I don't know.
No, I don't know what my weirdest habit would be.
I actually don't know.
No, I have absolutely no idea what my weirdest habit would be. I'm sure I've got one. I'm sure somebody will say, I've got a weird habit. Hayley will probably say I've got a weird habit.
Maybe. I genuinely can't think of a weird thing you do. It's quite a good thing, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Later.
What's the most embarrassing thing your partner has done in front of you?
Oof.
Have you got one?
Again, I don't know.
The most embarrassing thing you've done in front of me is dress up as a pirate for a kids entertainment show at work.
Yeah.
That was
I have
terrible.
to. I didn't have a choice.
It was awful though. It was so embarrassing for me. I was embarrassed. I don't know. You weren't embarrassed. You were having the time of your life. But I got the ick and I was embarrassed. So yeah, that's it.
The most embarrassing you've done.
I'm sure I've done a lot of very embarrassing things.
I don't know whether
He's too nice. This is Sam's
I
problem.
really don't know.
He doesn't want to upset me and say something nasty. So he's being very nice. So
I never say anything nasty.
no, you don't ever say anything nasty, but I'm just saying that he wouldn't say anything nasty, so he won't answer that one, so fine.
I'll come back to it if I can think of anything.
Okay. What's one thing your partner does that secretly annoys you? I mean, the socks
Everything.
for me, but that's not a secret. The socks drive me mad, really mad. And the coming home and just dumping your bag by the I mean, mine's dumped right now.
Yours is literally there.
I'm tired, so shut up.
Oh, and I'm not when I come home.
You probably are, yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't care.
What was the question?
What's one thing your partner does that secretly annoys you?
Gets annoyed at me for leaving my bag at the bottom of the stairs and does the exact same thing.
Idiot. Okay. What's the funniest argument you've ever had?
Funniest argument?
I don't know. We don't like.
What a weird question.
Honestly, the only thing we argue about is when Sam doesn't do something.
Yeah.
That's all we argue about is when you don't do something and it frustrates me and I get annoyed because I wanted you to do something and you didn't do it.
I do it eventually.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I'm already annoyed by the time you've done it. So it doesn't matter if you've done it eventually. It's annoying.
Fair.
So yeah, that definitely.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, not really had any funny arguments. There's nothing I can look back on and go,
We've both got terrible memory as well. So this doesn't help. That doesn't help. Okay. Who is more dramatic when ill? You. I am dramatic when I'm ill, but I have no sympathy.
No, you don't.
I can't, like, if Sam's ill, I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I just don't care. And if I'm ill,
I have to care.
yeah, I'm like, Sam, you don't understand. And he's very good with me. So, okay, all right, fine, I'll take that then.
Thank you.
I'm the most dramatic. What's the worst gift your partner has given you? I don't think you've given me any bad gifts.
No, I think you've given me any bad gifts. There's nothing like sticks out in my mind.
No.
Goes, wow, that was shit.
No, I don't think you've given me any bad gifts.
That's
Good
what
gift
I like.
giving. Well done.
We're good at that.
Yeah.
Nailing it.
What's your most chaotic holiday/trip together? Oh, I know what you're going to say.
It was when we were going to Fuerteventura
Yeah.
and you made us film a TikTok
I wanted to film a TikTok in
as
the airport.
the plane was leaving.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Sam is like a stressy airport goer. Like he gets super stressed at the airport. And they'd like called for boarding and what have you. And we were walking down to the gate and I just said, oh, can we just stop here and make a TikTok? And he was like, yeah, fine, okay. So we stopped and then he was getting stressed at me, like, come on, we need to go. And I was like, we're fine, like, we've got plenty of time. And yes, the bus was waiting.
The bus?
But we weren't the last people on the bus.
Yeah, but there was like one other couple maybe behind us.
So we still made it. We weren't
Literally
late.
just.
But we weren't late.
We were late. Very late.
Well, next time.
And then
you tell me that because I didn't realise.
I made you wait at the gate on the way back.
Yeah, it made me sit by the gate for ages on the way back as punishment. What's your partner's most used phrase? You say lovely stuff a lot.
Do I?
Yeah, to other people, not to me.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
I think you've been hanging around with other people.
I think you do. What do you think your most used phrase is?
Depends on the year.
Okay, well, currently.
Currently it'd probably be mainly just because of work. Going, all right, Paul. In a Scottish
You
accent.
never say that
I wouldn't
to
do that
me.
to you,
Okay.
but or like just randomly singing a song wrong.
Okay.
That's not a phrase.
Okay. Mine would be for sure.
For sure.
I say for sure all the time. If
For
I
sure.
agree with you, I'm like for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure. For sure.
For sure. All the
Sure.
time. All the time.
Lovely stuff.
You do say that a lot. Okay, which one of you would get kicked out of a fancy event first?
Me.
Sam, because he wouldn't be wearing the right thing
No.
and he'd stink or something. I don't know.
Nasty.
Sorry. If your relationship had a warning label, what would it say?
Danger. No.
Danger.
Danger.
Volatile.
High voltage. Stop. Look left and right before travelling.
Why? Because we're a bit chaotic.
Yeah.
Fair. What's your couple ick about each other? I told you mine. The pirate outfit.
The good old pirate outfit.
Terrible. Hate that. Go on.
Can't
What's
go
your
wrong.
ick about me?
I don't really get icky in terms of like.
Because I'm so perfect.
Because you're just amazing.
Well, there we go.
Well, I don't really think of it in that sense.
You don't
know what
get
I mean?
icks from me.
No.
Okay. Well, that's nice. I'm sure other people would say I have plenty of icks.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, I would, like I said, I don't really think in ick terms.
Fair. Okay.
There's nothing you do that I go, ugh.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Okay. What's the pettiest argument you've ever had? well, we've probably, every argument we have is probably petty.
Potentially.
We're probably just constantly arguing for no reason about stupid things.
Yeah, it's just the little things, isn't it?
It's just like nitpicky stuff. Like when you live with somebody, you just nitpick at the things that you like. I want things done a certain way, and I just expect that Sam's going to read my mind, and he doesn't read my mind, and I get annoyed about it.
I try.
I know, but like that's not your fault. It's just life. It's just how I feel.
That's fair.
So, right. Okay, next. What TV couple are you most like?
Leonard and Penny.
You're not that smart.
No, I'm not.
And I'm not that pretty.
I wear glasses.
Okay.
That's it. Nailed it. Ross and Rachel.
No, I think we're more... If we're doing a Friends one, we'd be more Chandler and Monica.
Yeah.
Because I am more highly strung and you are more of the comedian.
Yeah. No, I like that. I'll take it.
We would be more Chandler and Monica, I think, if we were anything.
Mm.
But we're not really like Chandler and Monica at all.
No.
Okay. Moving on. Relationship questions. Right. When did you realise this relationship was serious? I think for me, when I told you I loved you, it was only like, I think we'd only been actually together a month.
Mm.
And for me, it was being away from you because we'd lived in each other's pockets the first like portion of our relationship. We were together all the time. That I probably took you for granted a little bit, like because you were always just there. And then I think when we finished uni for summer and we were away from each other, I was like, you know, I really realised how much like I valued you and I wanted to be around you.
Yeah. Thanks.
I know. Sweet, isn't it?
I'd have to, like, yeah, when we were first kind of away from each other. Because, like you said, if you're living with someone straight away, which we were.
Yeah.
It kind of... It's almost a weird way to have a relationship.
Yeah.
And then when you be apart, you're like, oh, I miss this person.
Yeah. It's actually, I was talking to this about, I sent a voice note to Lara the other day about, like, I think every relationship at some point you kind of just need to miss that person. Because I think when you miss somebody, your relationship gets stronger. So I do think it is like it's useful and beneficial to your relationship to miss them, because you do just feel like, oh, I really love that person because I've really missed them. Right. What moment made you think I'm going to marry this person?
It's a tough one. Like, it's not like a singular moment.
No, I think I probably knew really early on that like I wanted to be with you forever. Like I'd like made my mind up on that one. But I think when you lived in Scotland, for me, because we spent so much time apart, we didn't see each other for weeks on end because it was so difficult. Please stop that. For you to get back.
Yeah.
So I think when you moved to Scotland, when I came to see you in Scotland, I was like, you know, like realised quite how much I missed you, and like the fact I didn't want you to do, like be away and stuff like that. Obviously I wanted you to do it for your career because you enjoyed it, but I didn't want you to be away from me. And I think that's when I really realised that, you know, this was kind of forever.
Yeah, no, I think that's kind of the time that I was making my mind up about when I should do it, I think.
Yeah, because you proposed that year.
Yeah, no, it must have been then.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah.
It's all right.
What do you admire most about each other?
I admire your motivation.
Really? I don't
And
think I'm
drive.
very motivated.
You are.
Thank you.
You just don't think you are, but you are.
Yeah, that's my problem, I think, is I think that I'm not achieving anything all the time.
Yeah, but you are. Achieving
you.
everything.
Thank you. I admire your positivity. And your attitude to life is just like, just chilled. And you just like, just happy. You just get on with things. You don't like worry about stuff. You just you just enjoy what you're doing at the time. Yeah. I admire that about you.
You gotta live life while you can.
You absolutely do. What's something your partner does that makes you feel loved? You do a lot for me. You do a lot for me. And I think it's just the little things. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you fill my water bottle up every night. You'll like run downstairs 25 times because I've forgotten everything. Like, you don't ask questions. You don't moan. You don't say, oh, go and get it yourself. You always just do it. Like, it just makes me feel very special.
Good. I think those little moments like where we have like a cuddle in bed or on the sofa.
Yeah. How have you both changed since meeting? I think I'm more relaxed.
Yeah.
In some ways too relaxed. Like, I'm still very highly strung, but not as highly strung as I was when we first met. You've mellowed me a lot. And I think you are more motivated.
Yeah. And somewhat more sensible.
Yeah.
In a way.
But then we've just grown up as well. Like,
Yeah.
we've just grown up into, like, you know, adults. You know,
Yeah.
we were essentially children when we met. So we've come a long way in our relationship. You know, we spent a long time together. So, yeah. We've grown a lot, I think.
Definitely.
What challenge made your relationship stronger? You living away.
Yeah, I was going to say being away.
Yeah, for sure.
With work.
Yeah, for sure. You living away made our relationship so much stronger. I think otherwise we were sort of, well, I don't know what I was about to say then really, but I think because we lived in each other's pockets at uni, I think we took each other for granted somewhat. And then, you know, when you made the decision to move away, it just made us stronger, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when I was in Scotland, because that was the furthest away.
Yeah, there was the length of time that we didn't see each other
Yeah,
for.
I swear we saw each other like maybe once every like 2 months.
Yeah, it was a long time. What's one thing you've taught each other? You've taught me to chill out, for sure.
Taught you to chill.
Yeah.
And then taught you...
To have a bit more fun, I think.
Yeah.
Not worry about, like, not sweat the small stuff.
Yeah. No, I agree. And then, you know, taught you how to drive better.
Oh, shut up. You haven't taught me anything.
It
took you years to learn to drive.
Listen, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was.
Nah,
How many tests did you fail, Sam?
1,
5.
That wasn't 5.
It was 5.
It wasn't.
I didn't fail a single driving test.
It was 4.
It was 5.
It was 4.
Okay. 4 or 5.
No, it was definitely 4.
Anyway, go on. What have you taught me then? No,
I just told you.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, you haven't taught me to be a better driver because you don't know how to drive yourself. So
I taught you about... I don't know. I've taught you the difference between monkeys and apes.
You have taught me that. That is my favourite fact ever. I'll tell you guys. The difference between a monkey and an ape is that monkeys have tails and apes don't.
There you go.
Fascinating.
It's up there.
Fascinating. Right. What's your favourite memory together? Our wedding.
Yeah. It's up there.
100%. Our wedding.
It was a great day.
Yeah.
You're just looking at the pictures on the wall.
Always. That's what I do the whole time. Yeah. Yeah. Our wedding for me. I don't know about you.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely, you know, top 3.
All right, go on then. What are your top 3?
Oh, I didn't think you were going to pressure me on that. So, favourite memories, top 3. Weddings up there, number 1.
Yeah.
Then, I think, like our holidays, the minimal holidays that we've had.
Yeah, we haven't had many.
They're up there.
Yeah.
Love an holiday.
Yeah.
And it's even better with you.
Oh, God. Come on.
And then number 3 would just be our time in uni.
Yeah.
I think that was an enjoyable time. Less stress. Less things to worry about.
Fair.
So we could just kind of be together.
Yeah.
It was great.
Okay. Top 3. There you go.
It was lovely stuff.
Okay. What do you think makes our relationship work?
In some ways, opposites.
Yeah.
In some areas.
Yeah.
So with me being very relaxed,
Yeah. That definitely helps.
I think we kind of level each other out
Yeah.
to an even playing field.
I also think we have fun.
Yeah.
Like we enjoy doing nothing together. Like we enjoy just being with each other. Like we don't have to constantly be chasing something or doing something, or like we are by nature quite lazy people, which in some ways is terrible because we don't do anything. But then in other ways is great because we just are happy just being together, which is helpful.
And just being silly.
Yeah.
Having a laugh.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. What's one thing you hope never changes? That always having a laugh together.
We're going to be 92 and I'm going to...
I hope you're still funny at 92.
It'll never leave.
Or I hope I still find you funny at 92.
That might leave.
Maybe. I hope it doesn't.
So do I. Otherwise, what am I going to bring to this relationship?
Doesn't.
I can't be funny and make you laugh. What's the point?
Fair. Okay. What's something small your partner does that means a lot? Like the things like filling up my water bottle, just like the taking care of me. That I would just really appreciate. It's always nice.
I think yours is like, because I'm not, it's like a weird thing with like emails.
Yeah.
That I'm like, can you just like proofread it or like double check that it makes sense?
If I never want to do it.
I know you never do want to do it, but when you do it,
you appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
That's nice. What are you most excited about in married life?
The next chapter.
Yeah. I think for us, like now, obviously we've been married for 3 years. So I think like for me, the growth of the next part of our lives, like both of us growing in our careers, hopefully having children one day, like, moving house and sort of becoming more secure as adults and like seeing what comes next, I think.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm really excited about that.
Exciting future ahead.
Yeah. What does home mean to you now? Wherever you and Coops are.
Yeah.
I just want to be comfortable with you and Cooper. That's home to me.
Same. Wherever me and Coops are, that's home to me.
Just you and Coops together?
Yep, the boys.
Doesn't matter where I am.
No, of course. It's wherever we are together. That'll be home.
Yeah. What's your favourite ordinary day together? I like a day where we've got like a few plans, but not like we're not busy. Yeah. So like I always get up in the morning and go and sort the horse out with Hayley. So me and Cooper will go and do that. We'll come back here. You'll be awake probably by the time we get back. And then we can go off and do something nice together, go for lunch, go somewhere nice. Not get back too late and then have a cosy evening watching telly. Nothing too fancy, but just something nice to do together.
Telly, cup of tea, some biscuits.
Biscuits.
Beautiful.
This one's a little, how well do you know your partner? Okay. What is your partner's go-to takeaway order?
It depends what kind of takeaway.
Well, your favourite. So for you, it'd be a chicken tikka masala, a garlic naan and chips. Garlic and cheese naan and chips.
Nearly failed it there.
What's mine?
For an Indian?
Yeah.
Oof. It's, I can never remember the words. But it's that like
Paneer.
cheese stuff.
Yeah, paneer.
For a starter.
No, I don't have it as a starter. I normally have prawns as a starter.
I thought that was a starter in general. Is it not?
No, I'd have prawns as a starter.
Yeah, and then the paneer with a peshwari naan.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple chips or rice.
No, I don't like chips or rice.
You have my chips if I have chips.
Actually, I don't do peshwari naan anymore. They're too sweet. I have a keema naan.
Oh, okay. Bloody hell. Apparently I don't know anything.
No, you don't know anything. Okay.
Sausage.
Sausages. I love sausages, yeah. What is their dream holiday destination? I think yours would be Japan. No, it's not that at all. It's Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, I do like Brazil.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones on my list to do.
Yeah.
I think one of you've been to yours, which would have been Japan.
Right. I wouldn't have said it was my dream holiday destination. It was like the
was on
best
the bucket
holiday I've
list.
ever been on,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like, it wouldn't be my dream holiday destination.
Mm.
I think my dream would probably be,
Like New York.
yeah, probably New York.
The Big Apple.
The Big Apple. What is their biggest fear? I actually don't know your biggest fear.
I don't know. I don't really.
Not a fearful guy.
Well, not like in the typical sense of, I'm not particularly bothered about spiders or snakes or.
Yeah, but something, what scares you though, like in the big thing, like mine would probably be the fear of the unknown.
Right.
That's what scares me the most.
Okay. So like the deep sea.
Well, yeah, anything that I just don't know, I worry about.
Fair.
What would yours be then?
Death.
Well, that's pretty bit up there as well. It's a bit morbid. Right. Anyway, moving on. What is their most used emoji? Yours is the little guy with the glasses and the teeth.
The me picture.
Yeah, that's yours for sure.
Yeah. Yours is probably. You don't tend to use emojis.
Laughing face.
Yeah, it's
mine.
the typical laughing
Or
face.
the monkey with the hands over his eyes.
See no evil.
Yeah, that's mine. Right. What is your favourite film? Jurassic Park.
Hell yeah. And yours is Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Love that film. Although you on my hen party, you said Pocahontas, which is my favourite Disney film.
Yeah, there was a slight confusion there.
Yeah.
But I got, I do know the answer.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's okay.
What is their comfort food? Yours would be like biscuits. You eat biscuits all the time.
I'd eat biscuits forever if I could.
Yeah.
But I can't. So I shan't.
What's mine?
Your comfort food would probably be like, I don't know, at the minute I feel like it would be a squashy or something. Some kind of sweet. Okay.
No.
Or
No, I don't think so. I think it would be like,
a Terry's chocolate orange.
that's a good one. A Terry's
Yeah.
chocolate orange. I would say crumpets or a Terry's chocolate orange.
Crumpets.
Okay. What is their guilty pleasure TV show? Yours is that stupid Camp Cretaceous Kids Jurassic
Camp
Park.
Cretaceous?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That would be yours.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
Yours would be that, what was that show you were watching? It was like some kids' horse show thing.
I was watching Free Reign just
That
because
was it,
I was
Free
interested
Reign.
in it. Yeah,
And you loved it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Anyway, who was their celebrity crush growing up? Yours was Kylie Jenner with blue hair. You loved Kylie Jenner with blue hair.
I don't think I did.
Okay, well, who was it then?
Growing up, I'm trying to think who was like on TV when I was growing up. That sounds weird, but
You loved a bit of Penny from Big Bang Theory. Kaylee Kusko, whatever her name is.
true. Childhood would probably be probably around them. That would, and then I reckon you would be going for, like Eddie Redmayne.
No, he was too late on him.
True. Okay.
You were on
Barney from Prank Patrol.
No. You were on the right lines with Eddie Redmayne.
Was I? Oh, Rupert Grint.
Yeah, Rupert Grint. Okay, what's one thing they could talk about forever? You could talk about bloody dinosaurs forever.
Yeah, I reckon I could do a good
You could.
while on the interest.
Yeah.
I reckon you could do like horse stuff.
Yeah, horses probably.
Easy.
Would be horses, yeah. Okay. What is the app you use the most? TikTok.
Yeah, probably is TikTok.
You use TikTok the most.
To be fair.
100%.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's destroying the brain.
Right, okay. Last question.
Go on.
If you could give your younger self some advice
Yeah.
about this relationship,
Oh, okay.
what would it be? Mine would be stick with it. He's worth it in the end.
Savage.
No, because when you were younger, you were just a bit of a pain in the arse.
And I've changed.
Ish. Yeah, you have changed.
Yeah.
You are better. But
Well,
you were
thank
like, you know, I always said you would get better with age, and you have, for sure.
I'm like a fine wine.
Yeah. You
Just
good.
you wait another 10 years.
I know, I can't wait.
Bloody hell.
What would you say to younger you?
Younger me, I'd say, don't overthink.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good one for you.
Mm,
That is a good one for you. You're definitely better now.
yeah. Definitely would be. Don't overthink everything. Just do it.
Yeah. I like that.
This podcast is sponsored by Nike.
Right. That's it. I'm sorry if you found that podcast boring. Sam just takes forever to answer all the questions. This is going to be so difficult to
I'm sorry.
edit. So it's
I'm
either
sorry
going to be
for-
really quick because I'll have taken out all of his pauses, or there'll be loads of Sam's pauses. So I'm sorry about that, guys.
I
But
apologise to Future Pip for this editing process.
thank you.
Welcome.
But thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. It was fun to have a little chat.
Yeah,
All right,
love it.
then. So I think that's it.
I think that is.
So for now, I'm Philippa,
And I'm Sam.
and this is Confetti Conversations, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.